What's up guys, Steven here, welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a closer look on how to set up the IPOLO V1 Mini SE. So that's another long name for a pretty great home miner because it's near silent. It has a very good efficiency, 220 megahashes per second plus minus 10% at only 130 watts and a DAC size limit of 5.8 gigabytes. So today in this video I will show you how to set it up, how to navigate the dashboard, how to actually start mining, and yeah, let's have a closer look.
And guys, I almost forgot to mention, there's also a raffle activity. So if you're looking into buying an IPOLO miner, then make sure to check it out. Now IPOLO is giving away 50 $200 US coupons, and all you have to do is just participate in the raffle down below. So good luck guys, and definitely check it out.
Alright guys, so we're now here on the computer. I will guide you through the setup and show you how much I've mined. Now between the intro I've recorded and the actual screen recording I'm doing right now is around about 30 days. So actually the timing of the previous video was not that good because it was right a few days after the Ethereum merge, and it needed some time to see where the network difficulty and everything is going, and also what are the actual outcomes from the miner. But now today I can really give you some insights on what I have mined, and the miner is still mining in the background and it is super silent. Now what I really love about IPOLO miners is that it's super plug and play. Now you can mine on Wi-Fi or you can use the Ethernet cable, and it's in my working room. So usually I want it to be quiet here, but really the miner, just a few times during the day you can hear the fan spinning up a little bit if all the PCs are running, if it's really hot. But if it's like normal room temperature, you cannot hear this miner, and this makes it really amazing for home mining. Anyhow, I'll just show you what I've mined and also what the actual outcome is. So first of all, maybe let's get started with the setup. So once you have connected it to your home network, the first thing you have to find out is the IP address to configure it. Now IPOLO has a software tool for it, it's the showip.exe, but if you don't want to use that, you can also use advanced IP scanner, and it will just show up as IPOLO, and hostname for instance is fritz.box because it's my modem. And with that you actually can access the user interface. Now you just have to note down that IP and put it into your browser. So I'll quickly log out to show you how it looks like. Now you will see this screen actually, and if you don't change the password, which I just didn't do because it's in my home, then it's just root to log in, and then you can already do the setup. Now, I really like the IPOLO user interface because it's even simple for people who get the first time into mining. Now, what you can see here is you have the running overview. So this basically shows you your current hash rate. So currently I have 210 megahashes per second. Now, if you have a closer look here, this miner is advertised at 200. At the pool, as you can see, I have also a little bit over 200, so it's more on the plus side. But ASIC miner manufacturer, they always write plus minus 10% because there is some kind of room during the manufacturing, so it could be a little bit lower, it could be a little bit higher, but for me the miner is perfectly working as it's advertised. Now the design memory of this miner is 5.8, so the design memory is actually 6 gigabytes, the available memory 5.8. So I just put this in the DAC size calculator because I'm currently mining Ethereum proof of work, which gives me around about 1 year of runtime from now. But of course you can also mine other coins with that, so you can mine for instance Ethereum Classic, and if we go to ETC, if we go here to 5.8, as you can see it would be around 2031. So the thing is that because of the fork, basically it took over the current Ethereum difficulty and DAC. So if we put in here Ethereum Classic, as you can see with 5.8, it gives us a runtime until 2031. So there's always something you can mine with it, but it really depends on which will be the network, which really gets the most of hash rate and where the difficulty is going up and the DAC size is increasing. And as you can see, the 6 gigabyte limit, it will be 2024. But if we just calculate the free memory of 5.8 gigabytes, just to be sure, on Ethereum proof of work, we get to round about end of next year. Alright guys, that's regarding the specifications of the miner, and the power consumption is really just round about 100 watts, so it almost drains nothing. You could even do solar mining with it, just power it from solar, and really you don't have any running costs or any huge running costs on this miner. Alright, but let's go back to the user interface, because in this video I want to show you how to set it up and how much I've actually mined. So the fans are all the time running with 2500, but you barely hear them. I expected with over 2000 RPM that you can really hear them, but nope, I can really hear nothing from this miner, which is pretty cool. Temperatures, my room is pretty hot because of all the electronics, so we're looking here at 50 plus degrees, which is perfectly fine for the ASIC chips. We have here an information overview, so here you can see the firmware version. Now, I didn't update yet. I think there's already a newer version from IPOLO. I just need to check it out, but it was running fine, so there was no need to upgrade for me. Now, you have to set up here your pools, user information. Now, I use F2 pool, but basically you can use any pool you want to do that. But F2 pool is for me the most convenient, and also in this tutorial here, I'll show you how to set it up with F2 pool. The miner configuration is actually right over here. So here you set the pool, you set the worker, you set the password, and here you can choose between Ethereum coins, which also works with Ethereum proof of work. And also, as you can see, you can switch back to ETC if you want to, but you just have to do the select coin switch right over here. There's also API allow configuration, but if you don't know what it is, just don't touch it because you will not need it. Of course, you can also give the miner static IP if you want to. I just keep it on DHCP. With the tool, you can find out the IP address in literally a couple of seconds, which is pretty easy. Before we set up the pool, I just will show you the whole user interface so you can get an idea how it looks like. There's a fan configuration. I would suggest to keep it on auto mode, which makes sure just when it gets hot for whatever reason, the fans will just spin up, which is usually for me just a couple of seconds and then it turns down again. And this is really just a few times a day, so it's very, very silent and efficient. Now, you can connect it to Wi-Fi, but because it's next to my router, I just went with the cable route, so Ethernet, which is for me, for my home network, more stable. But if you want to, it comes with Wi-Fi, with the Wi-Fi antenna. The Wi-Fi signal is pretty good, and on the V1 Mini SE, I think they even improved it because it's getting the full hash rate without a problem, also over Wi-Fi. Of course, you have logs, so if there is any problem, the IPOLO support is actually pretty cool. They're really nice guys, and you just send them the log and they get an idea on what could be the problem. There's also an error log. Don't worry, those are just random errors for starting up when there's something, but these are no real errors. Of course, you can change the password of the user interface if you want to, if some other people have access. You can upgrade the firmware right over here. Just download the IPOLO image from their website, go to Flash Image, choose the image, and you're done. Then there are diagnostics. So you can see if your network connection is working, you can do IPv4 pings, NS lookups, you can reboot, and you can log out. So in order to configure this miner, so once you come from nothing, you just unpacked it, you just connected to the network, you found out the IP, you're in the user interface, you have to do the pool configuration. Now, you need to choose a pool, but to be honest, F2 pool, for me, it's so convenient. I like the user interface, they have an app on the phone, so for me, this is working fine. So you can choose the coins, as you can see right over here, ETHF, ETHW, ETC. And as you can see here, I'm mining ETHW, and let's have a look at the results first. So I almost mined 3 ETHW, which is right now, if you convert this to money, not much, it's like 20 bucks. But for me, mining is a passion. It's something I want to do at home. It's something I power this thing also partly from solar, and when I have my solar, it just costs me nothing. It's a little bit of a heater even in the winter, and this is on the pool. So within 30 days, it's around about 3 ETH, as you can see. So if we have a closer look here at the hash rate, as you can see, it's really, really stable. So we're looking here all the time over 200. There are no drops below. Now, what I really love about IPOLO miners, they are not only silent, they also work very reliable. So the 24-hour hash rate, as you can see, over the 200, so perfectly where it's advertised at. And yeah, 3 ETHW. You can also put it in any calculator, like 200 in the ETHW calculator. As you can see from the ROI side, it doesn't look good right now because the price of ETHW is very low. I think it's undervalued right now because ETHW could be at least a bigger fraction of ETH, because it basically offers the same features, has a huge community behind it. Now, this is not any advice, but I'll just keep mining it and see where it goes. My personal point of view. Of course, you could also try solo mining. Now, what IPOLOs can also do, which many people don't know, is you can actually configure them to solo mine, for instance, ETC. I haven't tried it with ETHW, but I think I'll maybe give it a try for the next video, so we can see, can you actually find some blocks with an IPOLO miner, which would be also a cool kind of lottery ticket. But the block reward now with ETHW, I think it's around about 2, so it's not that much, but still it's like the same what you get in 20 days of mining. All right, but now let's have a closer look on how to set it up. So you need the pool URL. So you can find that on the F2 pool. If you log in, if you create an account and choose ETHW, any coin you want to, you just scroll all the way down, and here you find the pool URL. So you copy the thing, the whole URL with the straight time plus TCP and the port number. Don't copy what is in those brackets, because this is just a backup port. And when you're in the IPOLO pool configuration, you just paste the link with the port right over here. And the worker name is actually your account name. So as you can see, it's tag magnet. So the worker name is also tag magnet. Password, you can put anything you want to, just 1, 2, 3 or X. And you can set up to 3 pools. That means F2 pool with the backup ports, as you can see. So just the port here switched. If it's down for some reason, it just uses the other port. And that's basically it. All you have to do then is save and apply. And after that, I like to reboot the whole system. So I go to system reboot and it already starts mining automatically. When you see it's mining, you will actually see that the hashboard 1 serial number right over here should be here. That means the hashboard is properly detected and running. And once you go to running overview, you will actually see that it's showing the hash rate. Now in the first 24 hours, you will experience some ups and downs, because it needs to adjust, and also in the beginning it needs to create the DAG size, which can take some time. So don't be worried if in the beginning there are some weird numbers, but after 24 hours you should already see some stable results, and after that you don't have to do anything. It's just running. I never had to reboot this device. This is really one of the most stable miners I used for home mining. Okay, and basically, guys, that's the whole setup. So it's pretty easy, as you can see. You don't really have to do much. That's the cool thing about it. Now, F2 pool, as you can see, is there something else I can show you? Yeah, we're looking here at 3 ETHW a month roundabout. So not that much, unfortunately, but let's see where this is going. If we check this out in the profit calculator, you see it's $17, $18 per month. But if ETHW goes to $100, which is possible in the future, you're looking at $250, $300 a month if you don't sell the coins. So I don't think it makes sense right now to mine and sell the coins, but it could make sense to just mine if you also like mining as a hobby like me, and then keep the coins, maybe get like 20, 30 in a year, price goes up and you have a profit. And even the price of the IPOLO miners, it didn't drop. So they're still reselling and selling on various websites and even on the IPOLO store for the retail price that was before the merge. So I could even sell this miner right now for $1,000. And yeah, I think actually for home mining, it is plenty of fun. And yeah, there's also solo mining for Ethereum proof of work. Now, I haven't tried out yet how it works, because I think you have to do some different commands right over here with your wallet address, create a wallet. And I need to check out with the IPOLO support if it's supported with the latest firmware version, but I guess it is so, and this will probably be a topic for the next video. Anyhow, this is how you set it up. As I've told you, if you have any problems, the IPOLO support is actually pretty cool. You can just write them. I wrote them on an email or also on Twitter, and they were just getting back to me on Skype really fast and checking out what went wrong. And in the end, it was just a misconfiguration in my network. So overall, I'm actually quite happy with the miner because it is so quiet, and I think now the availability is probably quite good. So let's see where this goes in the future. Just my opinion on that, I'm not selling my coins yet, I'm just mining and I'm just keeping them. And maybe I switch to solo mining for fun because not many people are doing it right now. Maybe the chances are quite good, and let's see where this is going. Alright guys, so if you have any questions about the IPOLO V1 Mini SE, then just write a comment down below in the description. Overall, I think for home mining, this thing is quite a lot of fun, especially if you have solar. So let me know what you think, and yeah, see you then in the next one.
Alrighty guys, so we're now here at the end of this video. If it was helpful, then please like and share this video. And if you have any questions, write also a comment down below. Now, if you're interested in the IPOLO miner, I will also leave you some links down below in the description, so make sure to check it out. There's also a discount code, so make sure to check this out as well. And if you want to support me, then just have a closer look at the link there and maybe even use my discount code. As always guys, big thanks for watching this video, and yeah, let's have a little discussion in the comments about mining. What do you think about it? And as always, I'm Steven from Tech Magnet, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day and bye.